James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, a fantastic Cabernet Sauvignon coming from Napa Valley. Stay tuned for this review. So here we go. It's I've talked a lot about Cornerstone Cellars wines. I think it's a fantastic producer in Yountville and Napa Valley. So what we have here is Cornerstone Cellars. Now this is Michael's Cuvée. Michael actually refers to Dr. Michael Dragutsky, and he is a co-founder of Cornerstone Cellars, Napa Valley, of course, Cabernet Sauvignon 2012 vintage. 14.9% ABV. I've always loved the label. It's so sophisticated, and love the shape and texture. And look, it's just one piece, so there's nothing on the back. I think it's really well done. Now, what I think is pretty remarkable and fantastic about this is when I think of Napa Valley, it is, you can go to Napa Valley today and find beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon. There's no doubt about it. It's a fantastic region. But I will also point out that there's this, and let me talk about the fruit first of all. So this wine is 91% Cabernet Sauvignon, 9% Merlot. So in order to have great wine, you need great fruit. There's no doubt about it. And it doesn't matter where it's from or what wine variety it is. It's essential. And without that, you're going to have a wine that is less than desirable or unremarkable. That's even worse, right? But for me, I think what's remarkable here is the fruit sourcing. So you have some really great fruit selection here. 57% coming from Tu Colon, 28% coming from Kairos in Oak Knoll, 9% from Ink Great Vineyard in Hell Mountain. Okay, stop there for a moment. Listen to this. I'd be hard pressed to find another producer. They're probably a good handful, small handful, that are going to use both mountain fruit and valley floor fruit. And that's because the label, right? Someone's going to devote every single grape, if it is mountain fruit, to a mountain fruit label. Or if it's valley floor, it's going to be listed as such. So point of difference here, and very important to note, is I think it's really remarkable that you have this mix, even if it's nearly 10% of this is mountain fruit, you have that confidently placed together in this cuvee, this Cabernet Sauvignon. And that's a remarkable thing because there's no fear of that. There's not, to me that's saying, I'm not saying one is superior to the other. And it's really for the optimum fruit sourcing and the optimum wine. And I think that's a great thing because I think it's so segmented, right? If you go to Napa right now, this is mountain fruit, this is valley floor fruit. They cannot be mixed because something will happen. Something good will happen. Site dependent, right? You need a great site for great fruit. There might be some distinguishing characteristics that come through, but I think overall you need some great fruit. So to me, this is a very confident approach, right? It's saying the best fruit for the best wine, the best Cabernet Sauvignon. So for scent characterization, flavor profile, and the point score. So on this exquisite notes of very focused notes of wild blackberry underbrush, deciduous forest suede, and freshly fallen bay leaves as well. Next is the flavor characterization, then the point score. Absolutely gorgeous characteristics and texture and weight to this wine, and very polished wine, beautiful finesse to this wine. So on this I'm getting notes of black and red brambleberries, fennel, roses, pepper, thyme, bay leaf, and a hint of spices. This wine is a 9.5 out of my 10.0 scale. I think that is 95 points out of 100 points. So, more reviews to come. So do me a favor, give a like to the video right down below. That's where the like button is. And also your questions and comments, leave them there as well. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you for doing that. And, you can also leave your questions on the many social medias that I'm on, such as Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Thank you again for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Salut.